I'd like to share with you how we go about accomplishing that. Let me begin by telling you a little bit about myself. I've been selling real estate in Park City and Deer Valley for over 29 years. I'm a founding member of the Institute of Marketing Luxury Properties, the founder of Keller Williams Luxury Properties Worldwide Collaboration in Park City, and creator of the Force Multiplier marketing system. It all began about 27 years ago on a listing appointment. I was invited to a gentleman's house, and I went there, looked at his property, shared with him about the market conditions and what I thought I could do to help sell his property. And at the very end of that appointment, he looked at me and he said, "Ron, I understand everything you've said. I want to know why I should choose you. There's a lot of other agents out there. Why you?" And frankly, I don't recall what I told him, but what I do recall quite vividly is walking away from his house after that appointment, thinking to myself, that was a really good question, and I was ill prepared. I had a lousy answer, and I need to do something about that. What that did is that caused me to begin to seek out the top real estate agents around the country. And when I talk about top agents, I'm talking about agents who, on average, sell one property a day every day. During the height of the market, you remember back then, these guys and gals were selling 2 properties a day every day. They had the best teams, the best systems, the best marketing, pretty much the best everything. And they weren't in Park City, so they were more than willing to share what they did with me because I would go back to Park City. I wasn't part of their marketplace. From that, I identified the best things that they did, the best ones that would work in Park City, and I created my Force Multiplier marketing system. I wanted to offer sellers the most powerful, proven marketing system available to not only sell their properties, but to get them the highest possible price that today's buyers would pay for their properties. That led to the Force Multiplier marketing system. Now, Force Multiplier is a military term. It's used to describe the warfare strategy of attacking an enemy through multiple methods, carefully coordinated to have a devastating impact. An example of this is when you take intelligence and special forces and the ability to attack by land, by sea, by air, combine these elements and other elements, you're going to have a greater impact than if you just used 1 or 2. Well, I thought if that works effectively in warfare, what about in real estate? And so I came up with my Force Multiplier marketing system. I identified the 8 most successful proven strategies and put them into my marketing plan. Let's take a closer look at it. Number 1, internet marketing. Now, this should come as no surprise, but 94% of all buyers go to the internet first. This is far outweighs real estate ads, newspapers, real estate magazines, you name it. People are going to the internet. They've got the ability to do that on their phones, on their tablets, on their computers. That's where it all starts. That's critical. Next, you have double MLS exposure. Now, MLS stands for Multiple Listing Service. This is the way that realtors get the word out to other realtors that they have properties for sale. Buyers are working with agents. If you want more buyers to see your property, you want to make sure that agents know about your property. Now, everyone in Park City is a member of the Park City Multiple Listing Service, which is great, and you can expect that from any Park City agent. But I want to do more than that. So I joined the Wasatch Front Regional MLS that covers Salt Lake area, and frankly, it covers the state of Utah. Now we're putting out a much bigger net to attract buyers from all around the state or agents who may know buyers all around the country to find them a property in Park City. The third thing is 24-hour instant property information. What I found from those top agents around the country is buyers want information 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they don't want to speak to a salesperson. This is really important to them. These agents said, "Ron, what you need to do is you need to be able to get people information when their interest is at their highest level. If they're tossing and turning at 2 in the morning thinking about real estate, you've got to be in front of them with the properties you're marketing." And that's what I sought to do. That's what I do. I do it through a combination of different marketing methods, anything from having signs in their yards and hotline codes there, which allow them to get information 24 hours a day. Brochures that would be in those flyer boxes, again, shows them how to get information right on their cell phones, on their tablets. Prices, pictures, the ability to get directions to the property, the ability to set up an appointment. Target marketing postcards I send out all the time promoting the properties I've been hired to list and sell. Our websites, our newsletters, lots of different methods. All of these provide buyers with ways to get information 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Of course, everybody has cell phones. On those cell phones, you see the pictures, you get the directions, you can make the appointments, you name it. All this happens without having to talk to a salesperson, which is exactly how buyers want it. So rather than play that old cat and mouse game that they taught us in real estate school, when somebody inquires about your property, get their name. When they want to know the price, get their address. All of that's gone. We get them information when they want it without the pressure of talking to a salesperson. Really works terrific. Next point, Park City newsletters. People want information so they can make good decisions when it comes to buying a property. My newsletter includes that. It's filled with a lot of information, statistics, sales, articles for buyers to help them make decisions about buying. It's ways to bridge the gap, and it really does that effectively. Next, we have social media marketing. Now, this is really, really important. More buyers are reached today through social media. It has so penetrated our lives that you need to have in real estate social media marketing. It's how we communicate with others on a daily basis, if not an hourly basis. And when we're not talking about just reaching out to their cell phones, but we're including texting and email pictures and email marketing. So I can get a new listing and I can send text messages to buyers who want it. And we know that people open their text messages faster than they open their emails. For this reason, we made a commitment to have social media marketing the most effective that we can have for our clients. We've actually hired one of the top 10 companies in marketing, according to Inc. magazine, Inc. 500 magazine. They're now working for us. They've taught us how to increase our SEO, to be rich in content, to do email marketing, to do mobile marketing through text messages, to reach out to social media marketing so that you can go to your Facebook or you can go to Google, you can go to your Gmails. And if you visited our website and you've inquired about our properties, they're going to follow you through retargeting. I know it's sometimes a hassle, but buyers actually want it when they're in the market. So we want to make sure nobody misses out knowing about your property, and these are the ways that you can accomplish it. We do a lot on Facebook. Here's a simple ad here that we did recently promoting one of our webinars when I did predictions about the real estate market in 2018. This was in January. Look at this. We had 24,333 people saw this post when I took this picture. There's even more on it. Here's an example of an ad that shows up in Facebook. And look at that number. 224,261 people saw this property on Facebook when we took that image. That's the result of having a social media marketing company working for my clients when I'm hired to sell their properties. Next one, buyer specialists. On my team, I have 3 buyer consultant specialists, Jeremy Wilstein, Kathy Letsky, and Dean DeLeon. These 3 people specialize in selling our listings. Now, they're naturally helping buyers find any property that's right for them, but they're very mindful of our listed properties because they're responding to the people who inquire about our listings through our different marketing methods. Then we have 2 seller consultant specialists, myself and Doug Olmstead. We primarily work with the sellers, so our team members specialize in certain areas. It's the most effective way to do it. Next, we've got real estate webinars. Now, in effect, you're watching one of those right now. Our webinars provide decision-making information that helps people move forward and make good decisions. Here are some samples of our real estate webinars. Every single month, we do our Park City Market Talk webinar where we give an update on the real estate market in Park City. We address pertinent issues that are timely, and it's very helpful for people when they go see it. We have a webinar, how to price your property to sell in today's market. We do webinars on specific neighborhoods or condominium properties, giving them an update on what's happening in their marketplace. Always providing statistics, letting people know where the market's going, where it's likely to go in the future. We always want to provide people with good information to make decisions. 8th is there are interactive search and save websites. We attract a lot of buyers to our listings through our websites, and they can create property searches, which automatically email them matches on a daily basis. They're always the first to learn about properties that come on the market. And whenever we're about to list a property and a seller has made a decision to work with us, we get the word out to them right away. These interactive search and save websites are very powerful, and they are optimized to work on all the devices. So unlike on a cell phone where you sometimes have a website, you've got to scroll to the side and it doesn't fit properly, not so with ours. They're optimized to work on tablets, cell phones, and of course laptops and desktop computers. None of that frustrating scrolling. That's not how you want to sell a property. Our properties will always look good on our websites. We also utilize blogs, and we use our newsletters and our webinars to attract more buyers to those websites. Now, question that everybody wants to ask is, so does it work? This all sounds really good, Ron, but is it lip service? What's your track record? I started out this video by saying that we sell 21 properties for every one the average Park City realtor sells, and that is the case. We sell a property every 9 days. We have a team, not only the buyers consultants and the sellers consultants, but we also have Jennifer Lee and Lynette Thorne, who represent our client care manager and our marketing and our project manager for our team. All of us work together to sell our properties. I've also written a 20-page magazine called Smart Seller Magazine, and it describes the force multiplier marketing system in detail. It also addresses many questions that sellers frequently ask, and so if you're considering our marketing services, you'll find it a helpful tool. Simply send me an email to ron@thewilsteinteam.com, and I'll drop one of these in the mail to you. If you're interested in selling your property, or perhaps you just want to know what your property is worth in today's market, we should talk, and I hope that you'll reach out and ask any questions that you have. But I do want to make you aware that you can request at any time a free property value assessment. It's really easy to do. Let me show you the website again. Just about on any page on the website, you can go to the top here to the free home valuation. Click on that, it opens up a really simple screen, and it reads, "I'd like to know what my property is worth. Contact me for a free property value assessment." That will be automatically clicked. There's a couple options. For instance, get a free repairs recommendation, might be something you're interested in. Anyway, all you do is put your name, your email address, hit submit. We'll contact you and make arrangements to see your property and get you that free, no obligation property value assessment. So it's really just that easy. Take advantage of that. It's there for you. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call or send me an email. My email is ron@thewilsteinteam.com. And of course, my phone number, 800-535-0151. With that in mind, thank you for taking the time to watch this webinar. If you'll give me 30 seconds more, got a couple slides that I think you'll find interesting.